Hey, this is a video for 3.1, Generalist and Specialist Species. So go ahead and check out the overview and set up your guided notes. So we discussed in the past a range of tolerance. And remember, the range of tolerance deals with the environmental conditions. And it is this set of environmental conditions that determines whether an organism can survive and reproduce, or whether it can simply survive, or whether it will perish. Now, generalist species tend to have a wide range of tolerance. Generalist species can survive in many different environments. They have a wider range of tolerance. Organisms like raccoons, roaches, and rabbits. We also have different plants like a dandelion. Certain plants that we may consider as weeds may have a wider range of tolerance. Now, when you have a narrower range of tolerance, those are considered specialist species. So these environmental conditions might be something like temperature, might be sunlight levels, might be pH levels. A kangaroo, a koala, elephant. These are organisms that are more like that are considered specialist species. Humans could be considered a generalist species because we can modify our own environmental conditions to widen our range of tolerance. One example of a specialist species that you will see is a northern spotted owl. And a northern spotted owl is found in old growth forests. And it is greatly impacted, the habitat is greatly impacted because of timber harvest. And this is it's at more the top of the food chain. It's either a tertiary or a quaternary consumer. And it is impacted by deforestation. But reforesting an area is not going to be an adequate home for the northern spotted owl. They are used to living in old growth forests that have been around for several hundred years up to a few millennia. So as a result, northern spotted owls are endangered species. Now, we also have some highly adapted organisms that have evolved or have developed through coevolution. And coevolution is, simply put, it's when two organisms that have a sort of symbiotic relationship, like, for example, this hummingbird and the tree that it feeds off of, this mantis and the orchid that it lives on, have both co-evolved. So as the flowers change for this plant, the beak changes for this hummingbird. So this beak, the beak of this hummingbird is special adaptation in order for it to feed on this flower. And just as this orchid has evolved, at the same time, the praying mantis has evolved to blend in with the orchid. So coevolution is when both organisms evolve like at a similar pace or at a similar timeline. Okay, what I would like you to do is now practice what you have learned and complete practice problem set 3.1. I hope that this video is informative. I thank you for your attention, and I'll see you soon.